Hi, beautiful hearts. It's Sarah from SweetlySeeking. So, today I am wanting to share with you some amazing information by one of my teachers, Diane Zimberoff. Her beautiful book, Breaking Free from the Victim Trap Reclaiming Your Personal Power, offers a multitude of exploration. So, in her book, she shares with us a very foundational, perhaps, pattern or way of being that we develop often in childhood. And so what becomes formed is a victim triangle. And how, you may ask, does this relate to your life? Well, hopefully this and several other videos that I'll share will shed a little bit more light on it. So the victim triangle looks like this. There's a triangle, and at the top there is the victim energy, victim consciousness. That energy looks like the martyr. That energy looks like, wow, if it wasn't for the government, I might be rich right now. If it wasn't for that lady down the street, my house value would go up. If it wasn't for whoever, it's always somebody else's fault. So the victim always needs, in essence, someone to blame. And then down in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the energy of the rescuer. So the rescuer needs a victim, and the victim needs the rescuer. And from that necessity, from that need of that relationship, we develop this codependent relationship in which the rescuer, often at a very early age in childhood, was somehow taught through the behavior of the family unit that they were responsible for rescuing someone in their family, or for saving the day, or for making things okay for someone else. So the rescuer needs somebody to rescue, when in essence the rescuer energy is also a victim at its core. And a very interesting dynamic that Diane talks about in her book is a private self and a public self. So that's a lot of where the energy of the rescuer develops, because we have this private self that everything is like not okay. There's stuff that's real that's going on within the household. And then we have this public self, which is like, oh yeah, everything's wonderful. Everything's great. It's kind of like that deer in the headlights look, like, yeah, life is wonderful. All the while, privately, stuff is just not aligning, but we've got this public image to upkeep. From the rescuer energy, we travel over to the persecutor. So the persecutor energy, that energy can penetrate emotionally, physically, psychologically, spiritually. In her book, Diane talks about, it might be the father that walks in, or whoever, whatever member of the household, they walk in and you can just feel that they're seething with anger, but they go sit down and they're reading their newspaper, and somebody says, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? Nothing. I'm fine. So they persecute through their passive aggressiveness. They persecute through their anger. Whoa, this just blows my mind. And every time I talk about it, every time I think about it, it just kind of like brings another layer to the surface. So this triangle is all about unclear boundaries. And in essence, each player, each identity, each consciousness is at its core a victim. So my friends, with all of this being said, I can't wait to follow up and share more about each part of the triangle, each player in the triangle. But for now, I just kind of wanted to share this with you, just in the hopes that it would bring some clarity into your life. So I leave you with this. How do I benefit from being a victim? Just asking yourself this very honestly, very kindly and compassionately. How do I benefit from being a rescuer? And finally, how do I benefit from being a persecutor? Yeah. So my friends, this is all about doing our personal work. Yeah, just sitting with the enormity of our lives, sitting with each moment. May you be happy and may you be free. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Until we meet again, my friends, may you sweetly seek, and may you be richly blessed. Take care. Bye for now.